Yo, what's up, guys? Welcome back to another trade recap. So today on Friday, we secured another day and another win. 5 out of 5 winning days to secure that 25K payout. That puts me at 25K or 50K withdrawn in a little over 30 days. Ignore all of this right here. I forgot to cover my account numbers and then I sent it in the chat. I don't know what people can do with account numbers, but I'm not going to risk it. So I deleted that and then I resent it covering the account numbers, as you can see right here. 85% win rate, 5K on the day. Here's the account balance. So yeah, what I've been actually trying to do is potentially get this moved to a live account. I think one big thing that I haven't been doing is like actually testing myself and seeing if I can, trade like this, like, on a live account, right? And, building that consistency, that longevity, because let's say I end up opening a live account, put like 6 figures in it. If I trade that live account the way I trade prop firms, I'm gonna blow the account, and I can't have that happening. So I'm trying to test myself, see how long I can keep these accounts, because bro, the longest I kept like XFAs, I think it was like for 3 months, and I took like 3 payouts on that. So what I've been doing was like taking 1 or 2 payouts, then blowing it, and then cycling, and I'm not gonna lie, kind of fucks with your head, because you have to go through the evals and you're blowing evals, and then you go to the XFA stage. But I mean, I get a payout every time on the XFA stage, but it's just the evals that really just piss me off. So I'm trying to avoid all that, trying to get moved to live, see what I can do on their live account. But yeah, if I end up blowing these accounts, you'll see them. I'll post it. I'll post me saying that yeah, I ended up blowing these accounts, but hopefully that doesn't happen. Hopefully I get those 5 payouts on these accounts and then get moved to live. But yeah, these accounts have been active for a month now, since June 3rd, as you can see right here, $200 days. But yeah, I mean, I haven't lost in a month, which is actually kind of crazy. I haven't lost in a month. This was my only loss that I took on an actual setup, but the rest were actually just like break-even trades that actually ended up getting slipped, and I ended up losing a little bit of money, but I'm not going to count those. So this win rate should actually be a little bit higher. Now, going into the actual trade, going into the day, I was going in bearish. I wanted this low to get taken out, which was Asia low, and then the rest of these lows, right? So I wanted this low to get taken out as well. This one was kind of far, so I wasn't targeting that. But these were basically the 2 targets for the day. And going into market open, let's go on the 5-minute time frame and play out some candles and see what we end up doing. Cool. All right. So we end up displacing, right? We end up displacing lower right here. And I'm going to be completely transparent with you guys. I actually ended up taking a very bad first trade, like a very, very bad first trade. I'm not proud of this trade, but I will be showing you guys what I took. I can't go on the 30-second chart here, but basically we're in chop right here. We're pretty close to Asia lows, and in my mind, I was thinking, okay, I just need a $200 day to secure the payout. So I enter. There's like a little 30-second reaction. There's a 30-second gap here and a little reaction, and then I end up taking like an entry somewhere here. I'm not gonna lie, this should have been a loss. This really should have been a loss somewhere over here. I don't know where I actually took the entry, but yeah, somewhere over here. And my stop was like somewhere here. I don't really remember, but it should have been a loss. But I ended up going break even, at that low right here. So that's kind of what saved me. I lost a little bit of money due to fees. So I guess that counted towards like a loss kind of. But yeah, full transparency, just showing you guys this absolute monstrosity of a trade that I took. I don't know why I took it, but I was able to catch myself, which I'm glad that I did. Yeah, so that was that one little mistrade that I took. And now we reject out of thin air, and then going on the 5-minute, we actually displaced through this 5-minute gap right here. And I'm thinking, okay, so we're rejecting off of whatever this is, thin air, and then we're displacing higher. Now I'm looking for higher targets. Okay, I see this high right here, and then we also have London highs right here. So I'm looking for these two to get taken out. And then also we have this unfilled 4-hour gap marked up right here. So these are my 3 targets. And I'm looking for some sort of retrace. Holy voice crack. Holy shit. Okay, going back into what I was talking about, right? 5-minute inverse happens, and then I'm looking for a retrace to take 2 London highs. And that is exactly what we get. We get a 5-minute retrace. If I can play some candles. Okay, cool, right here. We barely tap into this 5-minute gap right here, as you can see. We get a nice reaction out of it on the 1-minute right here. And then I put my stop at this low right here. And I actually end up closing a little bit early. I closed a little bit early because I didn't like how price reacted to this level right here. So I closed at like 17 points. But the actual target was London. The actual target was London highs. So that's like a 26-point trade, 1.5 R trade. I went in with 3 contracts, size a little bit heavy. Looking back at it, I don't even know why size is heavy. All I needed was $200. So I'm not gonna lie, it was a little bit of a bad trading day for me. I took this bad trade, and then not like I over risked on it, but this was still proper risk, right? If you can see right here, I risked my usual amount. Wait, hold on. I need to go back a candle. I still risk my normal amount, right? Nothing too crazy right here. So $1,000 risk. That's still my normal risk, but I just really needed a winning day. I didn't need to go too crazy with it, but this was a good setup, so I would have taken it either way. Place the trade, and we get you see we have this reaction right here, and I'm not liking that reaction, so I close 17 points, around 17 points in profit. To secure 1K for each account. So that's 5K on the day. But yeah, that was basically the trade, and it ends up hitting actually. So, you go break even after this, right? Go break even after this, and we end up hitting, wait, hold on. We end up hitting right here, barely. We barely end up hitting, right, to the absolute tick. So yeah, that was today's trade recap. I'm gonna go enjoy my payout. I'm gonna go enjoy my weekend. And if you're not already in the Discord, go ahead and join up. We are doing live streams Mondays and Fridays, and in Tuesdays and Thursdays, I drop my analysis, whatever targets that I see looks good, basically my thoughts for the day. I drop it in this chat. We're almost at 1K members. We are almost at 1K members. So at 1K members, I'm gonna be doing a big giveaway. So if you're not in the Discord already, join up. If you wanna be enrolled in the giveaway, join up. You already know what the deal is. But I will see you guys in the next video.